finish that thing.
So I started this with the head, and I covered it with a garbage bag. Then we're going to cover it in packaging tape. I made stencils for the petals on the head. Then I used this EVA foam to cut them out of. EVA foam is a thin foam used a lot in costume making. I taped all the petals to the head with the packaging tape. Then I decided to reinforce each petal with cardboard for some extra support. Next, I took some bubble wrap, balled it up, taped it to the back of the petals to give them some body. We're going to do this step for all the petals. Once you have that step complete, we're going to move on with some masking tape, which we're going to cover the entire head with masking tape. Cover all of it. The face, the petals, the whole thing. So at this point I decided this lower petal, I didn't really like it. Demogorgon really only has 5 petals, so I got rid of it. Next I took one of these vines that I made out of pool noodles and I used it for the inside part of the mouth. Just go ahead and tape it into place because we're going to cover it in this next step with liquid latex and shop towels. We repeat this until it's entirely covered and then we let it dry. Now we're going to paint it a flat black. Now once that was dried, I started to paint the inside of the petals in the mouth, this deep scarlet color. Just kind of dab this on with a brush. For the body, I mixed this slate gray with this grapevine color. And I applied this all with a sponge. Now for the whole body, I just assembled and shrunk wrap it as I went along. First the legs, then added that midsection. And then what you're gonna have to do is go ahead and tip it, lay it on the box, put his chest section on, and then start shrink wrapping from there. Once you got it all totally shrunk wrapped, then you're going to want to start hitting that with the heat gun to seal it onto the body. This can all be removed when this is done if you want to go back to its original form. Next, add on the arms and do the same step. And once all that's finished, we're going to go ahead and spray paint this whole thing black. Now on the chest, I wanted to give it more distinct markings like these, like the Demogorgon has, so I glued another pool noodle vine to the chest. This next step, I can go ahead and take some Mod Podge and cover this section with shop towels. Once that all dries, we're going to go ahead and spray paint it black. Then we're going to go back to painting the body with that mix of slate gray and grapevine. I just went ahead and I sponge painted the entire body this color. Now once this step is complete, we're going to let this dry. So while this is drying, it's time to make about 200 freaking teeth. So the way we're going to do this is I got this lightweight oven-baked clay. And you're just going to start making teeth. And making teeth. And making teeth. And making teeth. So you got about, I swear, we got like 200 teeth on this thing. All different shapes and sizes. I made some bigger teeth for the inside of the mouth and then smaller ones on the petals. Now it's time to grab that hot glue gun and glue these on one at a time. And more. And keep gluing. And glue some more. Cool effect is if you let the hot glue drip off the teeth and it dries, it kind of looks like Demogorgon drool. All that's left is to display them in our yard. I lit them up at night with a single blue floodlight placed in front of them. so the rib cage on the Inferno Pumpkin Skeleton lights up. So I tried it out to see what it looked like underneath his skin. Got my man's looking like E.T. Now your front yard has officially become the Upside Down.
He's fantastic.